guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisaTarot. Let me pull up the lyrics to this. I don't know this song that well. I mean, I do, but it's been a while. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm Lisa. How do you do? I get messages through songs, so when you're butt in and when you're butt out, like, share, subscribe, follow. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Just go with it. Drop a tip, CashApp, wtfLisaTarot, and shop my stores, wtfLisa eBay, wtfLisaTarot.com. I have back to you, Selena Gomez from the show 13 Reasons Why. I have never seen this show, and I haven't heard the song in a long time. I do know it, but it's been a while, so, you know, it's going to take a while. Hold on. I just saw something weird on my phone. I don't care. Something about Elon Musk. I don't care. Quit giving me alerts about Rocket Boy. I know I'd go back to 13. The magic number 13. A number that's followed me my whole life. That's weird. Oh my god, so many different ways. Like, school trips. Like, one time we went to this thing where we had to go camp for a week, but we had cabins, so it wasn't like tents. And at cabin 13. One time I was at a bus stop with my ex-husband. We were teenagers. We weren't even waiting for the bus. We were waiting for a ride. It was just a bench. And we're sitting there waiting for a ride. And this old man who literally looked like an old-timey miner. Except he wasn't like miner as in like mining for gold. Except he wasn't like dirty because, you know, they were mining for gold, so they're dirty. It was their job. But he had that look. He had the beard, not overalls, but suspenders. And he had just a bunch of junk. There was a lot of thrift stores in that area, and it wasn't the best part of town because, you know, that's where the best schools are in California. Because California's school system suck. Anyway, so a dude walks up and he's talking with us, and I'm talking with him, and he's showing me all the stuff he bought. He bought dirty lampshade, but he was happy. You know what? And bless him for that. He is a happy man, just trying to spread some cheer, and I was all about it. And then he started talking about the number 13, and this is where I was like, huh? He shows me a picture of a little boy, a Polaroid of a little boy, and the picture would look like it could be like late 70s, early 80s, just guessing from a long ago memory. Little boy in Christmas pajamas opening presents in front of a tree. And he goes, see that? 13. And he kept, you see this lampshade? 13. Like everything, after a while, he kept saying 13 after, and I first I'm like, what the fuck? So, finally, thank goodness, my ex-husband's dad shows up. We get out of there, and we're talking about this man. Like, what did you do with the number 13, man, with that guy? And I almost feel like he was calling me. You see this, 13? This is a trip. Now I get the number 13 the last 24 hours. And I do know why. And there's different vibes, and I can bring up different examples to make it sound cooler than it is. This card fell out when I was shuffling. So Ace of Swords, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And it's funny because that's something I wished for years ago, and I'm watching it unfold, and it's scary, but it needs to happen. Ripping the Band-Aid off. Knight of Swords, no matter how it's stranger than fiction. All aboard the night train. How you like me now? Cool Mo D. Now that the truth is out, how you like me now? Ah, I like how that lined up. These are all on shuffle and random. They don't start with a plan. Never did. I just kind of jump in and be like, what's going on here? Okay, bye, next. One thing I would love to do is try this in a bar or a restaurant or somewhere with a table that plays random music on its own and see what comes up. I've done it before just by myself when I'm eating, you know, but like with a person who can confirm for me what resonates. I do have these cards here so you can see what's next for a purpose. This is Sideways. Hermit energy with this card is Meryl Streep. Out of Africa, movie tarot. Why am I saying it in that voice? I don't know. I do that sometimes. I love doing tarot. It's really weird. How you like me now? Someone put out a truth spell, and they've been just kind of waiting. I kind of feel more with this vibe, and it's the truth is stranger than fiction. Rip off the Band-Aid. The Band-Aid's been ripped off, and now someone's just maybe waiting, watching everything happening. Hermit energy, 2 of coins. It may not always be pretty, but it needs to be heard. 3 of coins for balance to be restored. That's the vibe here. 6 of coins, 5 of swords, 5 of wands, full. Because you can't fix it. Just putting band-aids on things after a while is going to cause an explosion, an eruption. That's not what I'm trying to say. Like a womb erupting. Not like, but I keep saying explosion and eruption, so that's concerning, but that's another reading. A lot of bullshit going on everywhere at all times. It's nuts. How you like me now? But this energy is like, too, with the mask off, the truth out there. How you like me now, and you can't cover it up with a band-aid. Too many people know now. No more band-aids. How you like me now? A lot of people have been waiting for this to go down. For others, they put a truth spell out there, and that's why I'm so, like, blunt, and I'll say whatever, because I get the same thing, and I accepted that, and I said this is fine. So I've been working too on my own karma and my own bullshit, because we're not all perfect, and I am just as much aware of what I need to do. But once you know the truth, it's what do you do with it, and that kind of feels like this reading now. Once you know that I gain respect, I come correct. Cool Mo D, thanks, man. Fist bump. I keep doing fist bump today. It's so funny. Sucker MCs, I make a girl say ow. How you like me now? Now that you know the truth, how you like me now? What do you do with that information? Witchcraft and freedom. Sometimes, well, yes, I did say truth spell. So witchcraft and freedom. The truth shall set you free. How you like me now? Same vibe. Sometimes I'll get witchcraft. It's not necessarily actual magic. It's just someone trying to use manipulation to make something go in their favor, but it doesn't always work. Wealthy and unfair. Why? Because they lie. People don't want to be manipulated. Be real or go home. Once you have the truth, what do you do with that information? Well, let's see what some people do with this information. When they've had enough, hit them with a refill. If they don't get it, give them some more, or do you just move on? 4 coins, page of coins, death. More of this energy as Knight of Wands. Band-Aids can't fix this. 10 of coins, 2 of swords. Another band-aid will just make it worse. Wound eruption. Eruption, explosion. I don't like saying that. I feel like that's another reading, but I also get the vibe of a wound erupting and I'm sorry, this is so gross. I don't even like saying this word. A wound erupting and pus coming out. How you like me now? But you gotta get the pus out to get the wound, all fucking solid, baby. Solid gold. How you like me now? Knight of Cups. The truth shall set you free, motherfucker. 10 of Cups. Empress. 4 of Swords. Cancer. What's done in the dark comes to light. And sometimes when you turn on the light, someone ain't so pretty. How you like me now?